Welcome back to Road America for the second day. This is the 2026 Mama Spring Rally. And right now I have the refresh 2026 Toyota BZ XLE. It's not the BZ4X anymore, it's just the BZ. So let's take a look at this thing and see what it has to offer for you and your family.
All right, guys, here's my first impression of this newly restyled Toyota BZ. I love the styling of this vehicle. I think it's perfect for a small family. It has all of the things the kids need in the back and everything the adults need in the front, which is awesome. The other great thing about it from a family point of view is that you can use the Tesla Superchargers, which is going to save you a lot of time. Plus, there's been some significant price decreases, which makes this really affordable for you and your family.
All right, Toyota BZ. So the BZ4X was like not great when they first brought it out.
Say yes to select this location.
No, I don't want anything from you. Stop talking. Okay, the car was talking to me for whatever reason. So the BZ4X, when it first came out, was not a great car. A lot of complaints on it. Charging was horrible. It just was not great. But they listened and they made some huge adjustments, and we're going to hit railroad tracks right here. And nice. All right, and they made a lot of adjustments. They upped the size of the battery. They gave better charging, faster charging, and made this car a legitimate option for people where it really wasn't before.
Yeah.
This does have multi-level regen braking, so you can get used to it, like we were talking about in the Lucid video, if you happen to watch that. This is not as aggressive, and it does not have a true one-pedal drive. So Toyota renamed this from the BZ4X down to the BZ that I mentioned earlier. It was a comprehensive overhaul. It added a new 74.4 kilowatt hour battery and gets you now 314 miles of range. You've got new drive motors, redesigned interior, the NACS port for Tesla charging, and you're gonna start around $35,000. But that's not all. So you have on this XLE, this is the front wheel drive plus. You get a single front motor with 221 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. All right, we'll go down here and launch it.
All right, let's see if we lose any camera.
Yeah, let's see if it shuts off. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it's not as aggressive.
No,
but it goes.
It does go. It's definitely good enough for those mamas out there who need to get places quickly.
Yeah, so it pushes you back, but it doesn't plant you in your seat, and then the power just kind of grows and everything while you're accelerating.
Yeah, it was a nice consistent.
Yeah.
Moving ahead.
Yeah, and this isn't
Really
supposed to be like super fast,
right.
So don't expect that. And I believe this is only offered in front wheel drive. I don't think there's even an on all wheel drive option.
Depending on where you live, but
I mean, it's really plenty. Oh deer!
My little baby deer.
Go, guy. Go on. He doesn't know where to go.
Oh no!
Go on.
Don't come back this way, please.
There's another danger we've got driving down through here.
Yeah, watch out, because there might be more if there's that one.
Battery, as we mentioned, was 74.4 kilowatt hours with an estimated 314 miles of range. DC fast charging at 150 kilowatts. That's 10 to 80% in 30 minutes. You have the Tesla charging port. The AC charging is an 11 kilowatt onboard charger. It takes about 8 hours on a 240 volt. Miles per gallon equivalent of 131 average. The NHTSA gives it a 4-star side front, but not rated overall. And the driver assist is Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, comes standard. The cargo space is 27.7 cubic feet behind the rear seats, 69.9 cubic feet with the seats folded. Now for pricing, The BZ XLE starts around $35,000. The XLE front wheel drive plus is $38,000, and this one, as tested with options and destination fee, comes in at $40,633. All right, let's take a look at the back seat area. And when I get in, we do have a lot of space back here. You can see there's a good 6 inches of space there, no problem there. And then above my head, I got about, probably 2 inches above my head, maybe 2.5 inches. Plenty of space back here. You've got USB-C plugs back here and vents and pockets in the doors. So yeah, you're good here. Got armrest and cup holders here in the middle. Really nice. Got a spot for your phone and your tablet also. The redesigned BZ cabin is a clean break from the outgoing BZ4X. The new 14-inch infotainment screen is sharp and fast. It's got dual wireless charging pads, they're standard, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both included. You got heated front seats and a heated steering wheel that come on the XLE. The adjustable 64 color ambient lighting spans the entire cabin. The center console has been redesigned with better storage and 4 USB-C ports. All right, well, let's just see how this handles. It should be fine because, like I said, these electric cars have the battery in the bottom of the car. So
Yeah.
It really helps with the stability of the car, lower center of gravity, and you don't get as much body roll.
If you've never driven an electric car, you got to do it because they're really fun. And, you know, I'm not trying to give you false security, but they do feel more safe with that weight, you know, in the bottom like that.
It just about turns any electric car into a sports car.
It really does. It really does.
Just
Yeah.
because of the ability it has in cornering and the stability that you feel.
Yeah.
But this is really nice. It's pretty quiet in here
It's
also.
really quiet. We were just by the racetrack and it was holding out that noise pretty well.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know how the wind noise is out on the highway, but as for your leisurely driving, it's going to be perfect. You're not going to hear anything. The only thing you really hear is the road noise, which you don't have an engine that makes that noise to kind of offset each other and kind of cover it up. So you're going to hear a little bit more outside stuff than what you're used to. But the power is gradual and really good. So I am happy with this. I like this. I think the screen's a little too big, but other than that,
Yeah, we got a 14-inch screen, but the bottom of it is always the same, which is nice. And there are some physical touch knobs, which I like about it.
Well, that's it for the BZ, redesigned or refreshed BZ. Thank you for joining us on this drive and the review. So make sure you guys subscribe to Off the Shelf Rides because we've got tons of reviews coming out this month.
Have a blessed day.